What is up, everyone? This is Too Slow. Today I am working on the Celica again. As you guys can see, working on the Celica. I did clean up my backyard. I made a post about it on my Instagram. There was a lot of junk over here. There's still a lot of junk, but it's a lot less than what we had before. I do have some undercarriage pieces I don't know what you want to call them, the splash guards for. Those are Joseph Celica, the supercharged ones. So I have to give those back to him before I mix them up with the other bunch over there. I have Matrix ones, I have Corolla ones, and Celica ones over there, but I don't know which one's which. I know they do have part numbers on them, so I could just Google the part number and it will let me know which one's which. But for now, I'm just gonna wet sand the roof of the Celica. I have been starting to do it already. Gives you a good idea of what the progress is. Not much progress has been done since the last time I did the video. We did change the fender from the $400 Celica that I bought, what was it, last year around Christmas Eve, I believe it was. I bought it. Here's the old one. It's actually not that bad. It's only damaged like right here. I feel like if I could pop this dent out as much as I can, we could probably salvage this. That way I don't run different fenders and whatnot. So as you can see, it has a matching VIN on it. I know there's guys that are anal about that, so I don't know. I guess I could see if I could make this one look better or whatnot. I mean, this one's perfect, but obviously I have to repaint the inside of where the hood is, because they're gonna open the hood and be like, why is it a different color? So we got to get to that. And as you can see, the roof has like all the clear coat peeling off, so I gotta go back and wet sand majority of it, get this as smooth as possible. That way it's just ready for paint. There's no damage to it, there's no dents or nothing, so we could probably just go ahead and wet sand this all down and should be ready for paint. Any other damages on the car I don't see. This door handle does need to be replaced. As you can see how it's broken, it's actually cracked. It's cracked right there, so this door handle needs to be replaced. There's no damage on this quarter panel. No damage to the bumper, but it is structurally damaged right here on the... Yeah, I gotta plastic weld those back. Luckily, the tab right here, the hole is not broken, so it can at least mount up properly, but I gotta fix those with my plastic welder. But dents on the body, there's none. We still have to fix the front bumper. It is the one that's received the most damage. I did order some Polyvance fiber or flex filler for that big crack in the middle, and I still have to wet sand the hood and fix this dent right here. It's a little baby dent, but it is a dent nonetheless, and we got to go ahead and fix it first before I send this off for paint, because it's pretty noticeable. I didn't see it when I went to go buy the hood, but regardless, that's the progress for now. I'm gonna set you guys on the tripod and you guys can watch me wet sand the hood a little bit. But what else? Oh, this is done right here. All I'm doing now is I gotta continue sanding, because if I don't sand all this is all gonna show once you apply the base coat and the clear coat. All that's just gonna show, and it's just gonna look horrible. So we gotta finish that up, and I also have to paint the door jamb. Yeah, I gotta go back in here and paint it before I send it off to go get it painted. Shouldn't be too hard. I already ordered some color matching paint, and I'm gonna use a 2-part clear to, I guess, be able to get that glossy finish from factory. And I believe that's it. Obviously you have to sand the other components to be ready for paint. Just scuff them up. Gonna scuff up the spoiler, the hatch, and let me know, guys. Let me know if you guys think I should delete the rear wiper blade, because I can easily delete it with not just by putting a plug, but actually welding a piece of sheet metal underneath and just filling it up with Bondo. And I don't know. Let me know, guys, if you guys think I should delete that rear wiper. If not, then I'll just leave it alone. But that's the update so far of the Celica. So it's been a couple of days since that last video. Actually, I think it's been about 2 months, because the last time I recorded, it was around, I want to say November, because my grandma was still here. My grandma already went back to Mexico, but the last time I recorded, I realized I didn't have the keys with me. I actually sold my gray XRS to a friend of mine called Michael Ball, and he actually took my whole keychain and it had the key for the $900 Celica GTS. So I had no way of repositioning the car the other way, because I told myself, oh, I'm gonna do the timing chain cover gasket, get that over with and out of the way, you know. And I realized that I didn't have the keys, so I was like, well, crap, what do I do? So I ended up messaging him, and it was just a whole shit show. He gave it to his friend. Apparently he was gonna drive to SoCal. Car broke down, didn't know where he was at. I didn't get my keys till like, I don't know, 2 weeks later. But anyways, it all worked out fine. His friend did end up sending them through me to mail. That was the original plan. It was supposed to be sent through mail, but I guess since it was the holiday season around December, we didn't want the keys to get lost, because that was the only key I had. And keys in my possession, and there's the Celica. I have only done the timing chain cover gasket, and I wired up the headlights because I'm actually commuting in this right now. I've actually commuted in it for 3-4 days now, and it drives fine. It's a good car. It's a really good car. It hasn't given me any issues. It is loud. It's really loud. That Gretty exhaust. Here, I'll show you guys. That Gretty exhaust is really, really loud. Let's see if I could get down here. Yep. And I'm just letting nature take its course, because it doesn't fit. I'm letting it burn off the sides, and then I'll come back and plastic weld the tabs back, because if you can see, the previous owner put screws all over the place. So I'm actually scared that this rear section might fall off, because it does fall off. I've seen it multiple times on other people's, like, they say, oh, where can I get this from? But little do they know it's not a part you could just easily buy from Toyota. So we're gonna go ahead and remove this bumper and plastic weld it. That's gonna be for another day though, because today's Saturday. Today's my only day off that I get to relax, and I don't know. But registration is paid. If you guys remember, it was 2 years behind. And yeah, the previous owner did tell me that's why I got it for $900, because there was 2 years of back fees, and to get current tags, it ended up costing me around $700. So if you kind of put the figures together, this car cost me $900. Sold the carbon fiber hood and the side skirts for $300 both. So technically this is a $600 Celica. So my registration to get this car registered costs more than what I got the car for, if that makes sense, which is hilarious. So I'm $1,300 in the car. I spent about $200 in gaskets to do the timing chain cover gasket. Let's go over there. Let me show you guys. I actually did clean it up a bit. It still is really, really dirty. A bunch of the comments over at the last video were like, so you're swapping dashboards, but you're not cleaning it. Did they not see that I had to have the door wide open to fix this damage right here? Like come on, guys. Like, think before you post. Think before you post. That's why I didn't bother cleaning up the interior, because I was gonna do body work on the side of the car. But I don't know, people just like to troll the crap out of you and online, so it's whatever. I did get the Carfax for the vehicle. It's just the 2 previous owners. It does have 1 open recall for the, I don't know what it is, but it's something very, very minor. Well, I thought I had a receipt for the gaskets that I ended up putting in this car, but let me show you guys. Oh, crap. It is hard to get in and out of this car. If you guys didn't see, it has RPF 1s. I bought these RPF 1s from a guy named Hector Perez. He is a really cool guy. He was in the Celica community, but he went to the Corolla XRS community now. But there you go. RPF ones, don't bash me on the duct tape. I don't have the tabs that go under here to hold the bumper in place, so I use duct tape for now because it was flapping in the wind on the highway, but this side already has it. It's already tight. Let's see right here. Okay, use my head to all right, there it is. Yeah, I'm missing one bolt right here, so I gotta go get that from the junkyard because I don't have any here. The tab for the cold air intake broke, so I JB welded back. It's held up fine for the past 3 days. I gotta clean up this whole area because it still doesn't look all that right. But if you guys see, this has fresh fluid. It's a really clean reservoir. Look at that. Clean side of the engine, no leaks whatsoever. If I had my flashlight, I'd flash it right here, but it's really clean. It's immaculate. It's perfect. And fresh fluids. We have fresh coolant, fresh oil, fresh gear fluid. We have Valvoline Synchro Mesh. I ended up adjusting these because these were loose and they were rattling a lot on the highway, so these were loose and I had to adjust them, so that's fine. Tsunami front, the fogs are installed and working. I kind of polished up the headlights a bit. They need some more polishing, but for now it's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it until after paint. But 2ZZ is really clean. If you guys did not follow the video series of the timing chain cover gasket on YouTube, I'll go ahead and put pictures right here of what I'm talking about. But it was a 2-part video. I go really into detail on the timing chain cover gasket job, and I'll put the links in the description, and I'll put like what I'm talking about here. But basically that's it for this Celica for now. I will continue on with the restoration. There's a lot of sanding to do, like right here, some filling, sand. But that's it for now, guys.